guys feel out there being back out on the floor?
Yeah, I missed it. It's that feeling a lot. I always say, man, it's hard to get it anywhere else in life. So just get out there with the team, get out there with the guys, and play a competitive game of basketball. It was fun.
Coach said that he liked the fact that you just played your game and just merged. It wasn't like you were trying to force it. Anything like that. Do you feel the same way as far as how you work with the guys?
Yeah, I mean, that's what we talked about the other day. Like, I feel like we get to skip that phase. That's the privilege of, making a deep playoff run and getting experience with each other is, we got that time to, figure each other out. So now we're just out there and it's a well-oiled machine.
Well, I just one quick follow. Coach talked about you, him, and Chris having a conversation. What's that like when we had connect and discuss things about the game? I guess what are those moments like for you to be part of stuff, to be in that at that mini huddle with him and Coach?
I mean, usually I'm the sponge of the conversation. Not the initiator of that conversation. So I'm usually standing off to the side a little bit, just taking in some knowledge. And, they always try to get something out of me. But I respect those guys to the fullest, especially when it comes to, the basketball mind and their IQ for the game. So, us three together, like I said, that's part of keeping this machine well-oiled, that constant communication amongst each other.
Both there was a possession in the first quarter where you drove and kicked to McCall, and then he drove and kicked right back to you a couple seconds later. How much does that help the offense when guys like McCall, Cam, and Landry can get involved to that extent?
Yeah, I mean, I told McCall, that's what the finals came down to. Most teams have 2-3 primary defenders, and if they want to put that third or fourth on McCall, he has to be aggressive. It's going to open up a lot for us, and it's going to take a lot of pressure off us. And he has the capability to do it in many different ways. So, I think you see in the preseason, we went to him a lot more and put him in action and put him in plays. And not only can he score the ball, like you said, he can make plays for other people too.
As a kid who grew up in Grand Rapids, how weird is it to play against Coach Phillips?
Yeah, man. I went there pregame, gave him a good hug, said, "What's up, big shot?" It's crazy how life comes full circle. I mean, I have this contact. We text, every now and then. And, I paid my respects and paid my dues and told him how much he's shaped and molded my life. So, it's not something I take lightly. It's, appreciation for Big Shot.
Has he told you the story of playing against his dad? He told us that.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard it from my dad's side too.
Yeah.
So,
He gave your dad credit for everything. He said they lit him up.
Oh, did he? Okay.
Yeah.
Big eight days.
Yeah, the zoo.
Mm-hmm.
Probably a dumb question, but I'm assuming you're sticking around for tonight's game as well.
Of course.
How nice is it to have that, not just that bond with the Mercury, but to be able to do something like this with the doubleheader again and on the final stage as well?
I love it. I love it. One, I like playing earlier in the day. Two, we get some finals basketball right after. So, it's a beautiful day of basketball. Nothing else I could ask for.
There's a lot of great athletes that have come through this state, Larry Fitzgerald, Steve Nash. Where does DT rank for you among, those all-time great Carolina legends?
To me, I'm a tough person to ask when it comes to, I don't like ranking people or putting the grades against each other. But at the top, that's all I can say. She continues to show it year in and year out. And, it's just been an honor and pleasure to be able to watch so closely. I remember coming into my rookie year. I mean, no disrespect to my son's team, but I remember I didn't get a feeling like I did when I walked in the weight room. When it was down here, it was just Diana in there. You know what I'm saying? I lifting a little bit harder that day. So just being able to watch it firsthand, watch it close. And I've been saying this since my rookie year. To have the Mercury here, a really talented team since I've been here, has been really fun.
It's been 7 years since she got to her last final. She's had such a great career. And you're talking about how tough it's going to be to get back to the finals yourself this year. It seems like you guys are really focused in taking preseason games almost like a regular season game, not driving up. Is that the kind of talking that are you seeing that similarity where, gosh, I don't want to go 7 years until we get back to the finals like you just said?
Yeah, I think that's interesting because, listening to her post game after they made the finals, she said she stopped caring, like started having fun with it. And, you know, she understood the task and how it wasn't gonna be easy to get back there, and, you know, just accepting that journey and, you know, understanding half of it is that 7 years to get there. You know, there's fun in that and there's beauty in that. And I said after the Olympics, I mean, even talking with the guys out there that have finals experience or championship experience, you know, they even said it's not gonna be easy to get back. So, you know, that's something that doesn't need to be said throughout the locker room. We understand that. Where Coach Monty says we're not sneaking up on anybody this year. So we have to expect everybody's best.